Junior.
Junior talked that old hustling talk. I was gonna tell his daddy, but I found out his daddy was a damn hustler.
Listen, hold on, man. Listen. Let me slow down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Listen, man. We are 1 week away from House of the Dragon. Listen, ever since the trailer came out, I've been holding it in. Like when I used to sneak in and take a peek at my presents on Christmas, but I ain't want my mama to know, so I used to repackage the presents and reposition them. Let me put it back. So she wouldn't know, but I already knew what it was. So being a person who done read all of the books concerning the world of Westeros, like, listen, I kind of be knowing some stuff, but the show is still taking certain liberties, so I'm still excited, man. There's gonna be more and more dragons, more and more betrayal, more and more, talking about backstabbing, slaughtering. I just love the whole medieval genre and medieval times. I love the whole Middle Earth thing. Like, that's my thing. It belongs to me personally. Listen, that's how I feel. Listen, I cannot wait. We have the greens and the blacks are going at it, and the first episode I'm hearing is gonna be full of drama. It's gonna be very shocking. It's gonna take the heart right out your chest. I can't wait for it. Listen, the greens, of course, have the real Targaryen kids. They have the real Targaryen children. And the blacks, they don't. Those kids are bastards. If you didn't know, Sir Robert Strong is the real father of those. Their stepdad was actually into guys. He wasn't into women, but anyway, their marriage was built on, power and structure. It wasn't built on love or remaking kids. But anyway, if you don't know the history, I know the history because I read the books. I feel good about this. I can beat people over the head with this that I'm what I'm talking about. But the Strongs are technically, or not technically, they're really Starks. Down the line, like Starks that came down long ago to Westeros and were left behind, and they end up becoming the Strongs. But the Greens betrayed the blacks and they usurped the throne, even though they actually have a legitimized son to sit on the throne. The last Targaryen, before he died, King Viserys, he made his daughter, he tried to hand it over to his daughter, but his young wife that he was tricked into marrying by his ex-best friend, put her son on the throne. Her grandfather was angling towards that the whole time. The Hightowers have been dirty macking in the background for ages. They couldn't wait to put somebody on the throne. Listen, there's a whole lot of drama going on with this. We saw at the end of last season, we saw our first major death, where one of the Strong kids were actually eating. Well, he wasn't eating. His dragon was eating while he was riding the dragon in mid-air, and he fell to his death. So at the beginning of the season, we're going to see his mom still trying to search for his body. He's still going to be trying to search for his body. They're not going to find that body. You've seen how high he fell from. Listen, I love everything about this series, and I'm one of those people who really don't believe in a lot of gender swapping or race swapping and stuff. I don't like a lot of that. But I can say one thing about House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones, that they have great writing for the most part. Not season 6, 7, and 8 of Game of Thrones. They did not. But House of the Dragon has great writing, so it's not really a major problem. I just have one question: why did y'all make the Valyrians be black with that silver hair and them purple eyes? Why y'all do that to them people? You could have made anybody else in the series black. Yeah, I went a trip. It could have been anybody else. You could have made them black. Hell, you could have made the Strongs be black. You could have made those kids be black because they're I guess I don't want to spoil it if you ain't seen it, but they can afford to be black. but you making the Valyrians be black, it's just weird to see those black skinned, silvered haired, purple eyed people running around. But I mean, they at least have good writing, so it's not a problem in the story, and they at least play a major role, an important role, so they're not just throwaways. They're key people in the series. I respect it so much more than what they did with Rings of Power. Rings of Power just didn't get it. They just don't. I'll do a video on that. I got a video on that coming out later too. But right now it's House of the Dragon. Can't wait. Next week is going down. I don't know who's gonna watch it with me. Like, who wants to watch it with me? That's wrong, man. With it, I want to do a whole little watch party. I got 1 week to go. I'm thinking about just rewatching all of House of Dragon from last season all this week, so I can catch up. I really want to restart Game of Thrones, but I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to restart the books. I'll start all the way from book 1 and go to book 5, and then I'll, you know, probably veer off and go to Dunk and Egg, The Hedge Knight, all of that stuff. If you guys haven't read any of those books, Fire and Blood, I'll redo all of that over this past year, especially depending on how the series go this season. Because if the season is lit, like if it's lit, like yeah, I'm reading everything over again. Like I cannot wait. Like I can't wait. Like oh God, listen. I just thank God for HBO doing things the right way. Listen, House of the Dragon season 2, it comes out June 16th, HBO Max. Be there or be square, Junior.